right, folks, Scituate Weekly, episode 3.
Made it this far.
Who's allowing this to happen?
I don't know.
Who's giving this okay? Hey, if you are just tuning in, and this is our 3rd episode, here's how it works. We do headlines, we do people in the news, we do Scituate drama, all of that wrapped up within the next hour. You want to stick around for that. That would be Brianna T. He would be Andrew C.
Correct.
I would be Seth P. We always start with headlines, so let's get right to it, folks. Days away, maybe hours, depending on when you're watching this episode, town meeting.
April 9th.
April 9th. That is right. Oh, by the way, okay, so we've talked at length about this. Here's the new deal. They've scheduled a second night, Tuesday.
Because it's going to be so long.
It could go so that
Some
long that they
overflow,
have
maybe?
to do 2 nights. Can you believe that?
Maybe that's better. Instead of one mega meeting.
Oh, it's not going to happen. All right, but look, here's we've talked a lot about what's going to happen, but there are three big things happening that's really going to delay things at this meeting. We know about the senior center.
Yep.
So we've talked a lot about that. Folks, by the way, if you're going, you're not voting on the location.
Nope, that's over, I think.
Gates, Driftway's gone, library's gone.
Yeah.
It comes down to approving, how much is it?
Almost $1 million.
Almost $1 million for the design and engineering phase of the new senior
I
center.
talked to the town administrator today. Exactly 900, maybe not exactly, but $980,000.
Yeah.
983,000.
To be exact.
Do your research.
To be exact.
What did he have to say about it?
Well, he wants it to happen. He's very neutral on the whole subject. He wasn't very biased towards anything. He was just explaining the details of what it entails.
Yes.
It's great.
So, and I think it costs like $1 million, not to build it, but to.
This is right. This is just the design and engineering phase. So that's.
So getting the bids, like coming up with the design for the inevitable building, but not building it yet.
The design. It costs
Right.
$1 million to design it?
Well, and this is where the problem is going to be. But that's not the only thing we have going on in town meeting. We have 2 others. Marijuana sales. And by the way, so this, if you're not familiar with this, the selectmen are proposing 2 measures that would ban recreational marijuana in the town. One amends the general bylaws.
Wait, ban it?
No, it's not. And one amends the general bylaws, and one would amend zoning bylaws.
What does that mean?
Well, the proposals ban all marijuana manufacturers and
So
any
you
other
couldn't
type.
buy, sell within the town of Scituate.
Are you concerned about this?
Are you?
Well, I just want more money in the town.
Oh,
The
sure.
economy.
Sure.
Yes. By the way, why it's there, interesting. Scituate, so maybe you know this, voted against marijuana, a state ballot back in 2016.
I think I did know this.
So that made Scituate what's called as a no community.
So it's like a dry county.
Well, this
Kinda.
allows for
Good
sales to be
I learned about that
banned
today.
in town through a town meeting vote alone instead of a town election.
Right.
Fascinating stuff.
Wow.
So
Now, even though this is going to be a big one, let's talk about who do you think is going to get up to support marijuana? I mean, they even said that at the last one. They're like, anyone want to step up and give it up?
people don't, yeah. They could, I mean, maybe when it gets like down to the wire
It's going to be a little.
and they're about to ban it,
People
maybe
should post it
someone...
on Scituate Monthly talking about it so people can go.
There you go. Well,
Everyone
I think,
knows about it.
I just found out about it.
Yeah. Okay, but there's a 3rd element going on at town meeting, and folks, this is going to be the big boy. We're talking about the Ellis Estate. Brianna, you explain this,
Was this at the
as
school
best
committee
possible.
Kind of, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, I
this is
remember, I
very,
saw
very
that.
complicated.
Are
Why-
we-
you try to walk us through
Are
exactly.
we tired of listening to the Ellis Estate
Give it
drama
just
in
give it
this
so
town?
maybe just for Andrew's sake.
I don't know.
Andrew, do you know what's going on with this? Okay.
Something to do with like.
Ellis Estate
Right.
was gifted to the Town of Scituate Conservation Committee in 1969.
Cool.
It was voted in 1970 or around then to go into the school committee's power
See, I don't get that. Why?
so they could build a new school.
They didn't even build it in Ellis, did they?
They did not end up building a school there. You're catching on quick. So that's kind of what the argument is. They never built the school, so they should give the land back. But inevitably, they built the public safety building there instead, which the state said was an illegal use of the land. Now, the town argues that the attorney general's misinformed or whatever. So now they're kind of backtracking, and instead of giving the land back, they're offering to give land from Tack Factory Pond into conservation. So they're kind of giving where they took some land already.
Now, what's the actual? What are they fighting about?
Well, the people who think that the Ellis Estate should be the Ellis Estate are not happy with that, obviously.
I was very upset when they cut that all down and you still walk around there.
See?
Oh,
See? Wow.
Look at that. Well,
Yeah.
you have a vested interest.
It's still there. There's still a portion of it.
Oof.
But not.
A lot of drama about it.
That's
I'll be happy when it's kind of put to rest and we can just decide what we're going to do.
But yeah, go check it out. In fact, it's not the agenda. What do they call it?
It's called a warrant.
The warrant is available online. Our good
serious.
town
Very
clerk
serious.
Kathy Kern put it out there. So check that out. And by the way, is Kathy Kern related
last
to Maura Kern?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't know either of them.
Kurt, yes, you do.
The
Maura Kern's a selectman.
Selectman chairperson.
Oh, the one I might run against.
Yes,
Oh,
yes, when you do, good.
Or JFK.
Yeah, we'll have to look into that. It's interesting.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
we got some other things going on, though, aside from that. The wind turbine. Hey, you know that over on the Driftway?
Yeah.
You know
Yep.
that? That's back in the news. Apparently, there's going to be a new noise study on it.
When is the wind turbine not in the news?
Oh, yeah. Folks,
Doesn't it disrupt people's sleep?
so here's the
Yeah.
deal. Yeah. So anyone that doesn't know backstory, it's 400-foot turbine, put in back in 2012. Shortly after the people around the area started complaining about the noise and the flicker. You familiar with the
Yeah,
flicker?
so the sun will come through the window.
That really would. I mean, I've looked at
I
some
think it
YouTube
gives you
videos.
headaches and stuff.
I believe it. The
too.
Board of Health, Scituate's Board of Health, they've done some. They've been tracking the complaints, and so this noise study. I mean, I'm not sure what the. I mean, if it comes back and says it is an issue or whatever, but what they'll do then. But
I do know that the windmill has brought a lot to the town.
well, see, this is tricky. On one hand, it's an eyesore. There's that, but yeah, it has helped the town. What's it done? So the energy here it is. They've generated. It's sold to National Grid. It covers half of the town's municipal energy requirements. Now, the town says by the end of 2016, more than $1 million had been collected because of it.
My parents' electric bill went up.
Okay, so maybe no for them.
Very well, there you go. At any rate, something to think about
Wind
when you get past there.
turbine, back in the news.
Yeah. Hey, let's talk about Andrew's favorite subject, sports. Good stuff.
Nice eye roll.
Yeah. While we're talking about sports, we're talking about spring sports. You want to know why, Andrew?
Why?
Because the weather, our recent crazy weather, is creating havoc in the spring sports world.
Why?
You believe that? Well, all the fields where they have tryouts and they have practices, they can't use them because it's either icy or snow.
It's all gone now. It's
Not
everywhere.
Not everywhere. Listen. So in fact, the boys and the girls' high school lacrosse teams, they spent one practice shoveling off
I
the
saw
field.
that. I saw
Did you
it
see
on Snapchat,
it?
yeah.
Oh my God, that's great.
I think I would have skipped that practice.
Yeah.
I would have been
don't you
like,
think?
no.
Yeah.
a good workout.
It is good.
Yeah.
Anything you want to add?
Any sports knowledge you've got?
Well, I don't like shoveling.
Brilliant.
Oh.
Hey, can we talk about your illustrious high school sports
Yeah,
your
we
career?
alluded to it last week.
Yeah, I
Right.
did, and I don't think we actually
Never.
talked about it.
Former football player. Freshman
about
year.
it.
Yeah, how was that?
God awful.
What position did you play?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I tuned it all out. Mm-hmm. What I really hated was the practices. They did this on the field. We have to do this. We'd call it sidelines. I still get PTSD whenever I hear the word
yeah,
sidelines. I shake a little because you'd have to run up and down the field
yeah.
twice. And me being the biggest kid, I'd be the slowest. So everybody would be right here. I'd be right over there. I'd be like, all right, everybody cheer for Andrew. I'd be like, no, shut up.
Oh,
Don't.
poor Andrew.
So
I would
some
have quit
pictures.
that day. I literally would have never won
You
back.
have pictures of that? on
We've
those
got to
days?
put some pictures.
I'll show you some.
Freshman year, Andrew.
All right, we'll look at those maybe a little bit later. We'll have to look those up. By the way, speaking of lacrosse, the boys lacrosse, this could be a big year for them. We'll
Okay.
get into that.
Situate
They
High
have-
School
Yes,
lacrosse?
Scituate High School. They have 20 players coming back. They won a tournament game last year, and they were in the semifinals last year. So there's a lot of hope for this team this
Oh.
year. We should go out and cover them.
Yeah.
Do a little Scituate fandom on
Or
them.
if
They
we
would've done that in a
have
while.
any interested viewers who might have a son or a friend on the Scituate High School lacrosse team, give us a call.
You can go film it. Have what you want. Okay, what else? What else? Hey, we got a unique bird. Hear about this in Scituate? Yeah, the Norton family. They found it. Joby Norton was looking in his backyard, and he thought he saw a little penguin. Turned out it was a bird covered in oil, and not just any normal bird. A unique, rare bird called a common, how are we saying this?
Myrrh.
Common myrrh.
Is that it?
This is
Yeah,
it.
here are some pictures of it. The
Where'd the
species.
oil come from?
Well, I
The
don't
ocean,
know.
perhaps? Global warming? I don't know.
There you go. So it's the common myrrh, right? Am I saying that? Myrrh
Myrrh.
is normally found in the northern Atlantic or Arctic oceans, and they rarely go ashore.
That absolutely looks like a penguin.
It does. Yeah, yeah.
I would have thought that.
So here's the crazy part. Joby, the guy that found it, he got it and brought it inside and gave it a bath.
Yeah, it says.
A bird, but does that?
That's nice.
I wouldn't think I should bathe this bird. I'm surprised the bird was calm enough.
That's
that
what I'm saying.
it
Isn't that
wanted
weird?
that to happen.
Well, maybe its oil, wings were held down because of the oil.
It said it
that's
took
true.
half an hour to wash all of the oil off
Yeah.
of it.
That's so sad.
I
That's so
know.
sad. But he did end up talking to the State Wildlife Society. They told him to take the bird back to the water. They're like, you have to do that. So he did. He said he brought it to the water and it took right off. Yeah.
Fascinating.
Hopefully it does not land in more oil.
He said, and you know what he used to wash it off?
Tell me.
Dawn soap.
Dawn. There you go.
Just
Yeah.
like the commercials.
Do you remember? I remember like during the oil spill years
Yeah.
ago. Gulf.
BP.
BP. Yeah. BP.
Yeah,
I remember
that's-
they had a bunch of videos of all those animals covered in oil, and they just had put Dawn on it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wipe it off.
Well, they also did those commercials because of the oil spill that BP had
Thanks,
to try to
BP.
make up. But now there you go. Hey, by the way, speaking of animal sightings, where was I? I was down over near the lighthouse or what? Turner Road. You know Turner Road, like right along there? At any rate, it's like the Iraqi desert out there because there's so much sand. I mean, it's insane.
That's like my
At any rate,
backyard
I'm
right
driving
now.
there. I get out of my car. What happens? This little fox pops up right over on the sand.
Wait, no way.
Starts trotting around.
There is
right?
a video of that on Facebook.
And the next day, I looked on Facebook, and that's it. Have you seen this? If you
I
haven't seen
have,
this video,
yeah.
look at this video that she sent.
Is fox missing?
It shows the fox. Yeah, I mean, it's a little graphic. It shows it kind of
Oh,
taking it
wow.
along.
He's eating a bunny.
Look at that. I
Someone
mean,
commented just in time for Easter.
oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure it's the same one. How crazy is that?
Yeah, I assume there's not more than one fox running around Turner Road.
Good point.
But maybe.
they not-
Why- I mean, why
Nocturnal
would they
animals?
be out there?
In,
I think of them
nocturnal,
like in
right?
forests.
During the day, why are they at the lighthouse?
I don't know.
Maybe he was lost.
Weird sighting, weird sighting. All right, folks, that's our headlines. Let's
Okay.
let's move ahead to our week ahead. Brianna, what we got going on?
So we all know, big game on Monday, town meeting.
Oh.
That's when we have all the planning board, board of selectmen, everyone will be there.
Yep.
Wednesday we have a conservation commission meeting, and then Thursday I think we have another planning board meeting.
We do, yes.
Council on Aging, and then wrap the week up on Saturday. There's actually an event. I think it's called Pursuing a Life Less Cluttered, and it's sponsored by the Scituate Board of Health, and it's about kind of how to live your life in a clutter-free way, I'd say.
In Hingham? Why is it in Hingham?
I think it's kind of like a multi-town initiative.
You could go over to the Board of Health and ask them.
Yeah. Maybe they'll have one here if there's interest. But yeah, so that's what's coming up for the week ahead.
Good stuff, good stuff. Go check all that out. Hey, folks, we got a lot more coming up. Andrew is going to go shopping for us, and we've got your feedback. We will be right back. All right, folks, welcome back to Scituate Weekly. Brianna T., Andrew C., Seth P., second segment. Hey, we got to give you a little shout out.
What?
You got accepted into a college.
Which one?
A few, right?
Oh, I thought we were talking about Emerson, right?
Yeah,
I mean, the one
spring.
that you were really excited about that.
Yes, it was.
That's good. Well,
A lot of
congrats on that.
SCTV alums
A lot of
go there.
in my portfolio video, I put a lot of SCTV stuff in it.
Nice.
That's great.
Look at that.
Maybe
Look at
they
that.
have a place in their hearts for SCTV.
Yeah, 'cause
You
a lot of
never
people
know.
from SCTV have gone on there, right?
Yeah.
There
I
you go.
just said that.
Well done, well done. Hey, let's talk about fashion. We don't talk enough fashion, do we?
Yes.
We got a lot of, you sent us a lot of emails regarding Andrew's, your shirt last week.
What was
It
the
was a
shirt
very unique farmer hipster combo. It was the
Farmer
yellow. Let's show a
hipster.
picture of it real quick.
I don't
It was
even
the
remember
yellow,
what
like
you
this
wore.
pattern with it. You remember it?
A
Out there?
flannel?
Yeah, look at it there. At any rate,
It's not a hipster, it's a flannel shirt.
hey, it
I
is what it
cannot
is.
tell you that I remember what you
I
wore
got a-
last week.
Well, there it is on the screen for you to look at. But you
great.
know what? It really got us talking about your fashion style.
I do want to learn more about what
this-
goes into this.
Well, first off, the jeans are J. Crew.
Okay,
Oh, that's
Oh.
fancy.
Yeah, I actually paid money for those.
good. And the
This
rest?
is from a European website. I had to wire the money. Took like 2 weeks to get there.
Sounds a
Very
little shady.
sketchy.
That
Sounds shady.
seems like
And I got this during the feature
oh,
that I filmed.
And where did you go?
Savers.
Yes, he did. Take a look at this.
We're here at Savers Thrift Superstore, and today I'm going to be doing a demonstration on how to shop and how to get the best bang for your buck on shopping for clothes. You know, Seth and Brianna usually tease me for going to Savers, but I got some great deals there, like these UGG work boots with fur lining on the inside. So let's go inside. Welcome to Savers. Me, usually I like to look at the knickknacks first, see what they've got. A broken watch, a digital.
It's on military time.
Military time, yes, and I usually use military time. Right now though, I'm rocking a nice $10 Casio watch, bought off Amazon. Sunglasses, we got different types of sunglasses. These are the ones. I like them, but I'm not buying them. because I'm broke. Oh, look at that. Nice decoration. I'm sort of a literary man, and I like to look at the books. What? Tempting. I might actually do it. Century. It's the whole political section. It's a tasteful title. Yes. Yes. All right, let's go and try and find some clothes. Dockers. Oh, it's $7.49. See, Savers is overpricing their stuff nowadays. It used to be cheap to buy clothes here, but now it's almost like an actual. It's almost like an actual store now. Oh, yes. Hey, an Old Navy. What does this cost? It's a peacoat. Only $8, not bad. Sherpa corduroy. J. Crew. $17, so that ain't very thrifty. $30 for a camel hair blazer. $30 for a leather coat.
It's probably real.
Yeah, I bought a leather coat here 2 years ago for like $8. What happened to Savers? London Fog, those are nice. $21.
It's a trench coat.
Yeah, that's what a London Fog is. Another leather coat for $30. I don't even need a jacket. Ain't too bad. $10. What happened to Savers? Oh, look at that. It's a nice minimalistic shirt for $10 though. From Lee. Look at that nice design. Look at that. The key is to make sure they're not dirty. If they're dirty, you shouldn't buy it. Or $5. Not bad. It's a beautiful thing. $10.
Oh, here we go.
An annoying orange knife. And it's only $2.50.
No.
I'm considering it now. Very good designs. That's what I like. Timberland. It's only $4. Considering it. Hot chocolate. I was a little wary of coming here today. The last time I came here on the way home, my car was actually rear-ended very badly. It was fixed, but I still have a little PTSD about it. If you've climbed up the Great Wall, which I haven't, so I will not buy this.
Oh, that'd be cool.
You know what? Not much stuff is styling me right now. All decent pants. I'm not really in the mood to buy pants today because then you have to go to the changing rooms and it's just really a huge force. Nice Skechers. I'm a size 14. It's actually very hard to buy shoes here that don't look stupid. Size 17, but these shoes are stupid. New Balance, actually, that's not a bad brand. Thank you.
A bit worn out.
Size 15. These are very worn out and dirty. Let's see what else we got. These fake Vans, ASOS. Never heard of them. These are just not. It's a very bad day to go to Savers. All right, we're in the shirt section. One of the most important outfits, the parts of an outfit, is the shirt. Something like this. It's very unique, it's very avant-garde, and it's only $3. It's a large, it is. Very flashy, not too bad. Never heard of the brand though. It's usually good to buy trusted brands when you're at Savers. These are all business shirts though. I don't need a business shirt. What I'm in the mood for is a good fur coat. This was printed on. I think someone printed this on. You can tell because it's peeling. Oh. Yeah, this is a printed on shirt. All cats.
I feel like you own that.
Eddie Bauer. You cannot go wrong with Eddie Bauer. It's $14 though. But it is Eddie Bauer. It's just ugly. This is straight out of like 2003. This is like 2.5 Men, Charlie Sheen. Oh, I kind of like this. Look at that. Look at the deer symbols. The deer heads, and it's a nice material. I like it. By Redhead. Oh! Redhead. I'm gonna go for this. I'm going for this shirt.
Tanks and t-shirts.
I don't know. Ooh. They're throwing shade on this shirt. Meow, we're talking. That's just not funny. Meow, we're talking. I don't get it.
Now we're talking.
Oh. This body climbed Mount Washington. My body hasn't done anything good ever. Universal, I like them. I dig the shirt, I might go for it. That. XXL, $5 now. Well, I've got my 2 t-shirts, so I'm gonna go try them on and see how it looks. So I've decided I'm gonna go with this. I think it looks better on me. Universal, I like Universal Studios. They've made some good movies, but the shirt just didn't look good on me.
Are you filming?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's for our show on community TV in Scituate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fun.
Now that it's finally spring here, I'm ready to wear my spring shirt. The fabric is nice. It's by a good company. I think it's a good company only because it's called Redhead. But it's a nice fabric, and I love the deer. So I cannot wait to wear this. And that's why everybody should come to Savers. Actually, no, I don't want anyone else to come to Savers because they take all the good stuff before I get there. But that's why if you're in a different Savers, it's a great place to get some clothes for cheap and books. Back to you, Seth and Brianna. What do we think?
All right, that was
That made me not want to go to Savers. I don't know if that's the right.
Look, it was a nice 10-minute commercials for Savers,
Yeah.
right?
That was the goal. I'm trying to get
Yeah.
less people to go.
That was 10 minutes of watching Andrew shop.
I mean, you can cut it if you want a bit. You can cut some parts.
Oh, no. it's
Wouldn't even
great.
cut a minute out.
Yeah, cut 1 or 8 minutes out.
I do want to go back to you. You try on T-shirts before you buy them.
Well, I tried up a button shirt because I wanted to make sure it wasn't ill-fitting.
Huh.
It wasn't.
Yeah, you're wearing it. Looks good.
Yeah. The Universal one was ill-fitting, though.
It was just a
Oh.
T-shirt.
Yeah.
All right.
Ill-fitting, though.
How was it ill? I'm wondering how this ill-fitting. What does that mean?
My misshapen body.
Okay.
Looks weird.
We don't
Looks
need
weird.
to. We don't need to talk about that. Hey, folks.
Well,
Business of the week and the Scituate social scene are next. Stick around. We're back right after this. All right, folks, welcome back. Scituate Weekly, Episode 3. That's Brianna T., Andrew C., Seth P. You know what time it is? Time for a little Business of the Week. What do we got, B?
all right, this week we have Sylvia's by the Sea in honor of our newly elected
That's right.
Scituate
We
mayor.
saw her at the
Sylvia.
parade.
Yep, Sylvia Killian. I hope I'm not pronouncing that incorrectly.
right.
But she is the owner and operator of Sylvia's by the Sea, which has been in Scituate Harbor for 15 years, which is crazy. It's almost my whole lifetime. But Sylvia's by the Sea is an independently owned gift, home decor, and apparel store specializing in nautical designs. Like I said, has been in the harbor for 15 years. It has products from local artisans. They're open 7 days a week, and they claim to have the largest nautical gift and home decor store on the South Shore. They're located at 131 Front Street in Scituate Harbor if you want to stop in. I love
really
it
nice.
there.
When
They
you
have, they have a bunch of stuff.
You know how they fared during the storms?
I'm going to hope
I don't.
well.
You know, that's funny you say that because when I drove by the other day, I wondered that too. Like right there on Front Street, I think they're pretty safe, but
I think those ones are
Yeah.
better off than like CVS or the ones over there,
Right,
which are
on the water.
right there.
yeah,
But yeah, one of my favorite. I always get gifts there.
yeah. She's really active on Facebook too. You know that
Definitely.
she constantly does.
Yep.
Yeah. So well done. Good shout out to
Thanks,
her.
Sylvia.
All right, let's move on. What are we doing? Our home of the week, house of the week.
It is time for
Send it
our
away, or
favorite
Yes, no-
game.
no
Not yet,
cheating.
not yet.
Okay.
Our favorite game on STTV
Yes.
channel 8, 9, or 22. House of the week. So this week we are
God,
featuring we are featuring a house on Central Ave in Scituate. It is a 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom house, almost 3,000 square feet. I picked this only because the description rather said that this property epitomizes location, Fourth Cliff Hummerock location.
Again, I mean, you look at this on a map, and again, there's
Location,
just no way.
Yeah, you've never heard that?
no.
You've never heard the location?
He's 18. He's a baby. He doesn't know.
Okay, well, anyways.
I'm not into real estate.
Okay. Well, listen to this. This is pretty cool. It said that on a clear day, you can see all the way down to Provincetown. You know where that is, right?
Rhode Island.
No.
Yes, Andrew.
That's Providence.
All right.
All right, so we're over 2. Anyway, so it's an 8-room, 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath.
Yeah.
Where's Provincetown?
The Cape.
B-Town, all the
Well,
way
I
in
don't
the
go to,
P-Town?
I don't go to Cape a lot. so-
Okay, all right.
Okay.
All right.
So,
scared of that
Andrew,
bridge.
hold on, don't
Yeah.
look
By
yet.
the way, I gotta say, I was a little surprised by this price. So I'll be interested to see how Andrew does with
Price
it.
covered? Can I look now?
I
You
have
can
got
look.
you.
All right,
Okay,
take
so
a
this
look.
is the house.
Oh my God! It looks like a mansion.
Okay.
Well, no, because of the brick.
Oh, sure. This is the inside. So this is, consider it's in Humrock, not like traditional Scituate in my mind.
All right, Andrew, what do you think?
It's like a great cocktail party house.
Oh yeah, they have a lot of outdoor furniture.
You know what I hate about outdoor furniture? Like when it rains,
Look at this
it's
bathroom.
wet
Yeah.
for like 2 weeks.
The best
Yeah.
part of this is seeing the bathrooms on Zillow. I don't know why that always
Don't
gets
you
me.
love looking inside people's homes? and just seeing-
Yeah.
All
That
right,
looks like a
Andrew,
coffee shower.
you're up.
bath.
What's your guess?
Can you go from the outside again?
Oh, perfect
You're
timing.
really studying this.
What was the square footage again?
Oh my God.
3,000 feet.
Okay. You know
All
what?
right. 1.9 million.
1.075.
Yeah, $1 million.
Ooh,
You can believe that?
You are off.
I'm really surprised by that. It seems really
pretty
cheap.
cheap.
I blame the location. I mean, it probably just gets, as I've said, I'd
Yeah.
love to see what it looks like now.
Maybe. It doesn't look like it's right on the water.
Still.
I think it just has like water views from the top. You know what I've also noticed? Zillow always has like a picture where there's a telescope pointing out of a window.
Yeah.
Or like this one didn't have it, but they had binoculars on a desk.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah.
What's their end game?
I don't know. What are they trying
Yeah.
to tell us?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, well.
Okay, moving on. We got time for our pet of the week. Who would that be, Brianna?
Oh, I picked this one with you in mind.
Me?
Yep. This
Oh,
week.
Come
Can you
on.
see the
Right,
screen?
yeah.
No. Okay, this week we have 2 male baby guinea pigs. You look
Yeah.
so mad.
Are you going to talk to her now? You don't talk to people, right?
They're looking for a home together where they can get a lot of hands-on attention. Guinea pigs have individual personalities and communicate through many cute sounds. They are gentle animals that make enjoyable companions.
They shriek in fear whenever you go near it.
No, so this is interesting. You know this, like when you get near a guinea pig and it starts like shaking like crazy and you're like,
Yeah.
it's terrified? No.
I don't know if I've ever seen a guinea pig. I don't know.
I've never had guinea pigs. It seems like the first
So
like
you
animal.
had a guinea pig?
Yes, of course.
That seems
Did you like it?
uncharacteristic.
I mean, it was there.
I thought you hated
enjoyed it.
animals.
Yeah, I enjoyed them for like 5 minutes.
What was
But
your
no.
guinea pig's name?
I don't even remember.
Oh my god.
It was what it was.
Once had 11 fish.
But no, so when you hold them, they shake. And essentially what it is, it's
Right.
like it's like they're happy. It's like a cat
They're
purring.
happy.
That's what they do. They like do that. Isn't that
Are you
interesting?
sure?
Yeah.
No,
Did your mom just tell you that maybe?
Maybe my guinea pig was terrified of me,
I don't
right?
know.
Probably
Hey,
just
one other thing, you
fear.
know, they are really like scared animals. Sometimes they sleep with their eyes open. Yeah, because they're just on full.
We're trying to help them get adopted. this
They're
isn't
cute.
helpful.
Hey, go get them for your.
Well,
go
at least
get
they
'em
won't
for that.
attack any, people.
Yeah, I think they're cute. And if maybe your like son or daughter's looking for a pet, you can give the animal shelter a call, 781-544-4533.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Hey, over at the animal shelter, they're having a little issue with one of their dogs, Rio. You see this?
No.
Yeah. Apparently, he's not. He's been to 2 homes,
No.
and they've returned him, saying he's not.
Wait,
he's not
I
very
thought he looked
friendly.
familiar.
He's almost got 1,000 likes. They put him on Facebook. So if you need a little pooch, Rio, check him out. He's
No, I
up there
love
over there.
dogs. All dogs except Chihuahuas.
Oh God.
I'm one of those people who, if my friend's like, I'm thinking of getting a dog, I'll be like, you need it. And like, I make them go to the like animal whatever and look at the dog. I was this close to getting my friend to adopt a dog the other day.
My friend had a Chihuahua, and whenever I would talk, like go up near the dog, it would try and fight me, but like back up too, it'd be like
Maybe
Yeah.
this is a you thing.
every other dog's cool.
So I think they need a special touch. Hey, let's go
What?
on. Let's do the Scituate social scene. Brianna, what we have going? Oh, hey, before we even talk about that, I mean, we need to talk about Facebook in general and everyone bailing on it, right? With the Cambridge Analytics, I'm assuming everyone's up to speed on that. They revealed all that information. Have you noticed that? Like people dropping off?
A lot of people.
Have.
You
know,
got
Tesla?
rid of your Facebook?
No.
Oh,
But I
you've
know some
noticed.
people.
Do you
Yeah.
have a Facebook?
I mean, I have like 7 friends. I don't do anything on it.
Okay.
All of Elon Musk's companies, he took them right off.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that. Mark Zuckerberg has to testify to Congress
Right.
on the whole issue.
Actual
Right.
Congress or Parliament? Because I know he denied Parliament.
I think it's
Parliament?
Congress. No, it was Congress.
Oh, because I know the UK wanted him to come over and
Oh,
talk to Parliament.
I was going to
about
say,
this.
we don't have Parliament here.
I know, but Congress is.
No, I think he is, yeah.
Cool.
A lot of people in my class last night were talking about how they're getting rid of their Facebook accounts, which
Right.
I'm not.
I feel like we kind of knew this was happening all along.
Like if you're ever on your phone and you're talking about a certain product, and then
Sponsored
you go to,
ad.
and then you go to Facebook like 20
Right.
minutes later, there's an ad for whatever
There
you're
it
just
is.
talking about.
Sometimes I like that because I see if there's a sale going on something I want.
Yeah, I do like getting spied on a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah, it's good like that. But really quick, one thing, they're talking about people getting rid of their Facebook. I was talking to someone, they talked about a younger generation, which you guys are a little younger than me,
Okay.
obviously, saying that Facebook in general, kids don't really use it much.
Yep.
It's really, what is it, like Instagram?
I'm literally doing my graduate thesis on this.
Yeah.
Well, I use it for like all my older relatives who
Yeah.
Right.
don't know how to use
Like-
the phone, but they can use a computer
Yeah.
kind of. and-
Facebook is the most popular social media. It has like 2 billion active daily users, and Instagram only has like 400 million.
Yeah.
This is why I'm getting a master's degree. But most people like my age and younger actually don't use Facebook.
What do you
prefer?
Right.
Instagram.
Instagram,
Was
right.
that's like what I prefer.
I think if Facebook didn't have so many ads and it wasn't a lot of old people,
Exactly. That's why
would
people.
say-
That's why people don't really use it anymore.
so that's why
because
when it
older
came out,
people
like,
use it.
it came out like for college.
Yeah, it was
people.
for college students. Yeah,
But did you guys see The Social Network?
I did.
Mark Zuckerberg's
Good
a
movie.
jerk.
Oh, sorry, Mark.
Yeah, if you're watching, which I'm sure you are.
I know you watch
All right,
the
let's
show.
let's see what's going on. What it says going on out there, Brianna.
So on Facebook, which we were just talking about, there is a few. So everyone's talking about town meeting coming up. This one post by our friend Jim Hunt.
Oh, Jim Hunt.
Yes, and as you know, he and his
He's-
wife are kind of leading the fight for the Ellis estate
Ellis
on
estate.
behalf of it. So he posted this whole long post on Facebook. You can go on Scituate Monthly to check it out. But he kind of asks whether the land transfer that the selectmen are proposing is really a fair exchange, because there are all these like stipulations they were supposed to meet, like it's supposed to be accessible to the public and connected to an open space, which he kind of argues the new land is not necessarily. I think Tech Factory Pond is like West End. Do you know where that is?
Type Factory Pond. I'm thinking of the res right now, but that's more in Cohasset, so.
I think I kind of feel like this is like a development almost, but I may be totally wrong. Whereas Ellis Estate was like right on 3A, so like everyone knew where it was. So he ends his post with, "Is this an
Equitable?
equitable
tricky word.
swap?" Remember when I just bragged about getting a master's degree? And then he says, "Should we vote to approve it?"
Yeah.
So I don't know.
He does get some feedback. You know, this one, the one thing I always wonder about this is it just this group of like 10 or 12 people that are creating this uproar, and it's looking like a bigger scene, and then they delay these meetings a little bit, which is all good. I mean, that's what they're there for. But you know, at the special town meeting, there was, I forget exactly what it was, but 2 individuals came up to the microphone and debated this topic for about a good 45 minutes. Then they decided, all right, let's go ahead and vote. They voted. Everyone said yay, and only these 2 people said nay. So it was fine that they stood there for 45 minutes to complain, because everyone's voice should be heard.
Sure.
But really, it was almost irrelevant. Like, everyone was just sort of like, look, we know. I mean, it's a small group that can really create a.
I would like to see numbers for how many people go to town meeting. Like, is it hundreds? Is it thousands?
Yeah.
Is it tens?
If it's
know. We'll
a
find
yay
out.
or nay vote, like,
Yeah.
what if it's half and half, and there are like 5,000 people there?
Right. Well, that we've talked about. They have to do a head count. Literally, everyone stands up.
Who
They go
counts,
through.
Kathy?
The moderator.
I would never want to do that.
I know.
Well,
Maybe we'll get to see it.
He gets paid for that, right?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'd
Why don't you come to
I'd
town
want
meeting
to.
and do a little something on them?
Let me leave at like 10 p.m.
All right.
He has school the next day.
What else we got?
What else we have? I don't know. We have a few posts on a lot of people. Oh, your Comcast bills.
Oh, people want to go there. Hey, folks, we at SCTV get a lot of calls from you wondering how SCTV can help you lower your Comcast bill. What's our answer?
We can't.
We can't help you there.
There's nothing we can do.
But we're thinking about you. We're thinking about you.
I feel for you, but
We're not going to bite the hand that feeds us.
and we just can't.
We can't.
There's nothing we can do. We don't really. We're just Comcast helps us exist.
Thank you, Comcast.
All right.
What else?
Anything
Anything else?
Nah, I think that's it.
move on.
All right, folks. One more block to go. What's your feedback? Stick around. We're back right after this. All right, folks. Welcome back. Scituate Weekly, fourth and final block. That means it's your feedback. Here we go. Here's what we've got. We have an email from Sharon. She writes, "I watched the show on TV and then I watched it later on YouTube. The YouTube one seemed shorter. Is that true?"
Sharon, love that you watched it twice.
Love that. Love that. Brianna, you want to take this one? Why is that?
So I guess it is shorter because we edit a different version for YouTube without commercials for your viewing pleasure.
Look at that. Always thinking of you, Sharon. Also, here's our next email. What's that thing on the table? What is
Who
that?
wants to
Let me
explain
see
it?
it real quick. Well, explain it while I show them.
It is a naked mole rat who is also our mascot, Gordon.
One of.
One of our mascots. We also got that seagull fella.
Yeah, what's the
Sheldon.
seagull's name?
Sheldon.
Sheldon the Scituate SCTV Seagull.
Let's give a little history to little Gordon Jones.
Yeah, so
my
Gordon
predecessor, right?
is definitely, he dates back longer than any of us here at SCTV. He was one of like what we would call SCTV Generation 1 that John Roser introduced to SCTV as a mascot. So if you are ever on our social media pages, our username's normally Gordon Jones, so we can have kind of an identity associated with the SCTV.
Look at that. There you go. So that's where he'll remain. A little shout out too.
So he's just hanging out with us.
And this is also the baby one, right?
Yes.
There's a larger one.
We have another one.
It's a little dirtier.
Yeah.
It shows what he's been through here.
There you
Yeah,
go.
it shows age and maturity.
All right, one more feedback. Oh, wait, this feedback, we got a shout out. Dorothy, one of our good viewers, she called us. She
Dorothy,
left us a
thank you for
voicemail on just the other day to let us know that the Comcast signal went out. Can you believe that? Went out for like an hour. She caught it even before we did because we weren't looking at the monitors. But she left us that. We got it fixed. Dorothy, because of you, we are on air right now.
Thanks, Dorothy.
Love her
Thank
for
you for your
that.
phone call.
There you go.
I
All
love
right.
when people call.
3 episodes. How do we feel about that? Okay.
Yeah.
We're a trilogy now officially.
Well, I like it.
I think we're doing great. I hope everyone else thinks
we
so
do.
too.
Remember, we always want to hear your feedback too. That is Brianna T. That is Andrew C. I would be Seth B. Scituate Weekly. New episodes Monday, 7 p.m. Check it out.